This is Nadine, Michele, Preston.
Hi! So, Vicissitude magazine allowed me a creative outlet.
Okay.
So I started modeling, and then they actually published one of my articles, and this isn't the first time that I am a published journalist.
Okay, and there you are again.
In fitness,
Yeah, okay.
and the title is, you can bring it up there.
I'll bring it up, yep.
Be amazing. Results like this don't happen without a plan.
Okay.
And these are my top 5 tips to staying with your health and fitness goals. See what I look like now?
She looked great. Okay. Now, tell you what, do you want to like go over a few of them? Or you want to go over them, just, you don't have to read them all.
No, but I'll just do my pinpoints.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my top 5 ways of sticking to your health and fitness goals is number 1, breakfast.
Right.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Right.
Even if you are not hungry, you chug one of those green smoothies.
Okay.
You get that fire burning.
Well, let me ask you this. What if, let's suppose you don't feel too hungry, but being that there's so much good stuff in it, maybe just a little will fill you. You can put back and have some later.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anything, just a little something just to get your metabolism going.
Yourself. Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
So my number 2 trick is not to go food shopping on an empty stomach.
Okay, yeah, because then you'll end up binging, right?
Yeah, you'll be in the Oreo line.
I hear you.
But if you go nice and full, you'll be like, oh yeah, this apple doesn't look so bad.
Right,
Let me grab that.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, never go food shopping on an empty stomach. Number 3.
Yep.
This is one that I use a lot. Invest in various different sizes of portable containers.
Okay.
So what I do is the night before.
Tupperware per chance?
Yes.
It's got a lot of, it keeps a lot of freshness
Exactly.
in. Okay.
Like the night before, I make my pudding smoothies, and I pack them up.
And plus, even if you had an earthquake, that probably wouldn't spill.
Exactly.
Yeah, that looks very.
And I put them in my bag, and I bring them to work.
Yeah, wow.
I cut up my cantaloupe and I put it in a bag.
Speaking of cantaloupe, do you ever add that to the smoothie? I noticed you didn't mention it in the ingredients.
No, because I eat that on my own.
Okay,
you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, but what about? There are certain fruits that I can't eat that I just don't like. I just don't like the flavor of, and cantaloupe was one of them. But what? Let's say there's a fruit you really don't like. Some people, you can
mask it in a smoothie. Hide it in a smoothie.
Hide it in a smoothie.
Hide it in a smoothie.
That's great. Okay.
I put my kale in there. My smoothie doesn't taste like kale.
The kale in that. That was delicious. Believe me when I tell you. For a second, I was a little hesitant because the idea of in a sweet tasting smoothie that tastes kale might be a little bit off-putting for me, but it turned out you can't.
I have the secret recipe.
Okay.
So the 4th trick is between meals chew gum.
Oh,
as soon as I am done, well, this is a trick that works for me.
Works for you.
So this is the advice that I can give people because I can't tell people things that I don't know.
Right.
So after I'm done eating, I pop in a stick of gum.
Okay. Because particular kind of gum, sugarless?
It doesn't matter. I do sugarless though. But it serves a bunch of purposes.
Yep.
Number 1, it keeps you chewing, so you kind of think you're still eating.
Okay.
Number 2, it cleanses your palate.
Okay.
Notice in between meals that stops you from eating.
Okay.
And then it's like you don't want to eat something right after you have this spearminty taste in your mouth because it would taste weird.
Yeah.
So it keeps you from like eating again.
I hear you.
You know? Okay. So that's another one of my tricks.
You chew 2 or 3 sticks of gum a day.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then, so my last trick, because I did my top fabulous 5, was to have healthy snacks around.
Okay.
Snacking is not a bad thing. You actually have to incorporate that into your life. You should be having a snack or a meal every 3 hours.
Okay. What delightful snacks do you have in mind? When
Blueberries, cantaloupe, trail mix, nuts, berries, things like that. Granola bars. I like Cliff bars.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Good. What about trail mix now? Are those? I love trail mix. Something tells me, how commercials are now. If some things are so healthy tasting, how could they be good for you?
Exactly.
Well, I want to know what is healthy. What is really healthy that tastes that almost seems like it can't be good for you? Tell me, is trail mix one of those
things? That would probably be trail mix.
Okay. So
and if you put like a few pieces of dark chocolate chips in there, it makes it like a dessert.
Yeah, but it's okay to add dark chocolate chips.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little snack to hold you over.
I love dark chocolate chips because of my smoothies that I make with my raw cocoa powder in the morning every day. And my Veggie Pro Plant Life in the afternoon with nuts, which is really good too.
That's really good.
Do you use almond milk?
I like almond milk, and I also like coconut milk.
Okay,
those are my two choices.
Totally vegan too.
Totally vegan, and my protein powder is totally vegan.
Yep. Right. That's great. That is so cool. That's wonderful.
So those are my top 5.
Well, there you go. All right, so you heard it. You heard it from the keen Nadine here.
Cool.
That's